put in situations all the time, deciding which path to take. It's a difficult, difficult journey to be on alone. Typically, the paralyzed journey, you have your unaware stage. This is when we're not aware of our paralysis, but we're losing control of something. We're becoming anxious about that, maybe even fearful about that, but we don't really know that we're paralyzed with it. And then we get to the aware stage, and that's where we recognize we've got an issue. We've got something we need to overcome. And that's usually in that moment, there is something inside us that wants to do the right thing. And then it's decision time. And we really, really, really love to take path A. Path A is the just me path. I can figure this out. I can overcome this on my own. I'll do it in my time. Or we have the path B side, which is where we decide to bring Jesus into that journey and let him guide us. So here's what it looks like when we are paralyzed on path A. We become fearful about changing our circumstances. We have difficulty controlling our thoughts over it. We might attempt to change but fail. We make excuses for our circumstances. And then eventually we give up trying to change it. And that's when complacency and paralysis remains. Then there's the path B side, and that's us and God. And what happens then is it looks different. You use God's word to find hope in changing. You trust that God can heal you from that. You use God's word to overcome Satan's attacks. You use God's power to help you move. And then you find peace in giving that bondage to God, which ultimately leads to freedom. And that freedom allows us to achieve the purpose that God has put us on the planet for.